Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video. And this video I'm going to be talking about the Chicago Bears signing a former player who used to play for them a couple years ago. Let's get started. It's being reported that the Chicago Bears had agreed to terms to a one-year deal with former Chicago Bear defensive end Israel Idonije today. It's being reported that he will be uh, that he's going to be back for the Bears for this year, and this is a move that the Bears probably wanted to do to bring him back and be that veteran presence on the defensive line and to bolster bolster the defensive line going forward. It's saying that he probably will be uh, going to be in a secondary role, which will mean he's not going to be a starter, but he's going to be like a mentor in that type of capacity. So this is a good move to get Izzy back, even though he's 34 years old, about the same age as Julius Peppers. But this is going to be giving the Bears some value with this, having Israel Idonije back. He could play in the end. He can play in the middle in the defensive tackle role. He can do that. So this is a good move for the Bears to do. And also, it's being reported that the Chicago Bears is going to be releasing Earl Bennett. More than likely, it's being reported from NFL.com. I will post a link of these articles in the description box for you guys to have a look at. But it appears that the Bears is going to be releasing Earl Bennett, which I was very high on Earl Bennett. I was very high on Earl Bennett when the Bears drafted him. He was going to be the third wide receiver for the Bears, but expecting the Bears is going to be cutting Bennett due with the fact that he'll be declining a pay cut. Last year, he took a pay cut last year after he signed he was like a 4 or 5 year extension, and uh, and basically uh, he will probably go if he does get released. He'll probably go down to Lovie Smith, down in Tampa Bay where Lovie Smith is at, and could go down there. But it's disappointing how Earl Bennett couldn't get things up and going with him. I liked Earl Bennett. He was a good solid receiver for the Bears, but the injuries and everything that plagued them diminished that capacity. So the Bears is going to probably be releasing him or cutting him, and that means that it looks like the Bears is going to be replacing him with Marquise Wilson. Of course, Marquise Wilson during the offseason was working out with Brandon Marshall and Alshon Jeffrey down at Marshall's camp down in Florida, and they were training with them. So he's going to be getting under the tutelage of Brandon Marshall. And of course, you looked what Brandon Marshall did to Alshon Jeffrey. What he did when Alshon Jeffrey went down to Brandon Marshall's camp down in Florida last year. Good wide receiver for Chicago Bears, another option for Jay Cutler to throw to. And now with Marquise Wilson went down Brandon Marshall. Because like I said before in one of my previous Brandon Marshall elevate out Wilson, he probably 3 grand for the Bears coming up. So that is just a little bit of news being reported today that the Bears signed Izzy Idonije to a 1-year deal, and they're going to be expecting to cut Earl Bennett for not declining a pay cut. So this is The Game is on 100. I am out. Later.